guys, it's your girl Cinquanta Cox-Smith of www.cinquantacoxsmith.com. Smile for me. So in my printful new products video, I mentioned something about enamel pins, which are pin back actual pins, actual pins that people sell that are the enamel. It was a huge trend that started back up in around 2016, 2017. I also did have some pins and patches. You can check out my how to make money selling in 2019 videos. I did pins, patches, and I talked about like stickers and stuff. But if you did not know, Teespring has a service that they rolled out. I thought it was printful, but I did some research and I went back to find, the email that I saw about a print-on-demand site doing like pins and patches and stuff. And it's actually Teespring, where they have pins, patches, and keychains. But before we get into that information, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. We are nearing 4,000. Make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified every single time that I, have a new video out. So this is a part of Teespring Go. So I'm just going to quickly go over what Teespring Go is. It just basically says it avoids the hassle to order order delivery and customer service, where Teespring will fulfill those needs for you. So you'll get the inventory and source the products through them with the Teespring launcher. They'll sell your products, and again, you'll collect the profit. But this is the first of many websites where you can kind of directly go in and order your pins and patches. But it helps with sourcing from the companies that they set aside, and it's actually not too bad. I'm not sure what the fee may be for all of this to come into play, but I do want to make sure I talk to you guys about it and tell you about it and see how it goes hand in hand with my pin patch experience. But it basically shows you how to source and sell custom pins. It has 2 videos on how to create it, and it goes through what this section means. Now, it says, keep in mind you need to unlock pins in the t-shirt launcher in order to sell them. And to unlock this product, you need to increase your sales count and maintain a good trust source score by complying with Teespring's design policy. So once you've unlocked it, they'll send you an email. And I was sent an email a while back, probably even last year. So here it just gives an overview of how to design the perfect pin with Teespring, gives you information on what type of pin, soft enamel, hard, epoxy, and then it talks about mold, die struck, also goes over what type of design files they accept. Also with the color code, this is super important when you go in to create pins. You need to make sure that your color, they're pulling the right colors and using the right color codes for this type of stuff so that it'll be true to the color. It also goes into information about the size, the finishing, and it has a whole list here, right? And what type of pins can have what type of finishing, which is really good information to know. Also goes over backing. I've done rubber backing for most of my pins. And then I've also did my own backer cards, but you can also just have clear plastic. So they're just letting you know, look, we can create these options for you. And then here comes the biggest part that everyone want to know about, the pricing and add-ins. A lot of people like to add engravings on the back with their logo, so people know that this is an official pin of this brand. People like to add glitter and sometimes shiny stuff, but then we get into the great stuff about pricing. I have never done a pin over 1.5 inches, and I've only ordered up to 100 or 50 pins and patches. So these prices seem to be pretty good for this type of service, but you can get them as low as 75 cents per item with other companies outside of this. So I'm going to tell you guys that I have used GX pins It's kind of hard to find their email address, but if you are looking for that email, just leave it down in the comment section and let me know, and I'll give that information to you. But it just gives you how to sell. You would have to submit the request, order the inventory, and then you start selling. Gives you more information about pricing, recommendations, and fees, and then you just kind of go through it. So also with the patches, it's kind of the same thing, just with the keychains as well. You'll go through that process. It gives you information about embroidered patches and printed patches. You have these drop downs that tell you about the different materials. I've always had like the good iron-on material on the back, plus the other backing paper that keeps the back of it sticky. So these are things that you just need to be aware of. Tell you about your design files types, patch sizes. I've done up to a 5-inch patch, I believe, and then you have the good old quantity and price per size and products, and then it gives you a little bit of information of how many or how much you should be selling it for. So things are still kind of the same. You submit the request, pay the deposit, approve the quote, source it, and sell it. So they have two options. You pay for the inventory up front, or you can run a pre-sale. So that is really neat because some people do host pre-sales for pins and patches on their website, and then of course you get paid. So the last one is the keychain, which will probably basically go about the same way. So I don't know if the unlock feature means I've unlocked that, but I love the PVC keychains. They are awesome. More people, I said older people would like metal keychains, but the PVC keychains are really a hot commodity. And then it kind of tells you what you need to know about each item, material, your design files, the sizing of the keychains, the width option, the metal keychain styles, hard enamel, soft, glitter, glow in the dark, which is very important, color options, no color, and ring change size, kind of know what you want to use it for. They also have finishes, and they also have the ring and chain finishes as well. Quantity information with size and price. And they also have the PVC style. So they do have 3D designs. They have the double-sided and then one-sided. All of this is great information to know based on how many, colors you may have for the design, and also your ring and change size with the pricing, and then how to source and sell your product here as well. And these are like the recommended prices that they suggest that you use. So that is just a quick overview of what Teespring Go is, and once you unlock that feature, if you've gotten an email in the past, if you've already unlocked it on Teespring, you can go ahead and start creating pins, patches, and keychains for your brand. It'll just, set you apart from other brands on Teespring by having this extra, thing. And I would say if you have a larger brand, or if you have a really good design that sells really well, this could be really good to go with your brand just to make you stand out and make more sales, because you can sell it at higher price points for different items. So if you are interested in Teespring Go or launching pins, patches, and keychains with Teespring, make sure you check out the website and type in Teespring Go. Launch it, make sure you're unlocked and start selling. Again, make sure you check out all of my courses at gumroad.com/Cinquanta Cox-Smith. I am here to continue to help you start a print-on-demand business from anywhere with your Wi-Fi and your computers, okay? So until next time, I love you more than I love this video. Peace.